The moment she stepped into the restaurant, everyone noticed her, but not in a good way. Her clothes were worn, her hands trembling slightly as she held the door open for her two small children. The cold Canadian wind followed them inside, clinging to their thin jackets. The little boy, no older than 6, clutched his sister's hand tightly, his eyes scanning the room with quiet fear. His sister looked even younger, her cheeks flushed from the freezing air, her lips dry. The woman hesitated near the entrance, clearly unsure if she was even allowed to be there. People glanced at her, then quickly looked away, pretending not to notice. A couple at the corner table whispered. A man near the counter frowned, but she took a deep breath and walked forward. Her voice was soft when she reached the counter. "Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you. I just need something small for my kids. I can pay a little, not much, but anything would help." The cashier froze, unsure how to respond. Before she could say anything, the manager stormed out from the back. He didn't even try to hide his irritation. "We don't run a charity here," he snapped loudly, his voice cutting through the entire restaurant. Conversation stopped. Forks paused midair. "If you can't afford food, you shouldn't be coming in and begging in front of paying customers." The woman's face turned pale. "I'm not begging," she said quietly. "I'm just asking if there's anything, maybe leftovers." "I said no," the manager interrupted sharply. "Now take your kids and leave before I call security." The little girl tightened her grip on her mother's coat. The boy looked up at the manager, confusion and hurt filling his eyes. The woman swallowed hard. Her pride was already shattered, but she wasn't leaving without trying one last time. "Please, they haven't eaten since yesterday." Instead of softening, the manager's face hardened even more. "That's not my problem." Then, in a moment that shocked everyone, he reached out and grabbed the woman's arm not violently, but aggressively enough to make her stumble back. "Out now!" A gasp spread through the room. The children started crying, and that's when the front door opened again. The sound was unmistakable, the deep rumble of motorcycles outside, engines shutting off one by one. Heavy boots echoed against the floor as a group of bikers walked in. There were at least 8 of them. Leather jackets, tattoos, broad shoulders, the kind of presence that made people instinctively move out of the way. The manager turned, irritation still on his face. "We're closed to..." He stopped mid-sentence. The lead biker had already taken in the scene, the crying children, the shaken mother, and the manager still gripping her arm. His expression darkened. "Let her go," he said calmly. It wasn't loud. It wasn't aggressive. But it carried a weight that made the entire room feel smaller. The manager quickly released her, trying to regain control of the sea.